we're at that phase now where I'm realizing, okay, I'm growing with the business, but it's also with a lot of the early employees we have, and I'd love your take on this too, because it's not just about me, but it's about the team. And the team that we were able to bring in early on, like they're incredible. We have some of just the brightest and best minds in the space that we're in. And we had some people who are amazing generalists early on, and they're such important employees. And now we're saying, okay, there's lead roles, there's VP roles, there's director roles that are coming into account. And if those people are growing with the business, they're so core and foundational to the company. How do you also manage that, where you help some of these people that they were with you for those early years, neck and neck. And then now that you're expanding and growing so fast, how do you reconcile what is the job that, needs to be done and that we need to hire for versus the individual and where they're at in terms of their own growth and that kind of stuff too?
Wow. Well, welcome to the big leagues. That's one of the hardest things. And I mean, the reality is you hired people for the job they have to do today. And that job's not going to exist if you're growing and doing a good job in a year or in 2 years. And there's no guarantees in startup that you get to keep those jobs automatically, or that you owe everybody a career path. I mean, and it's kind of contrarian thinking, because I think most people believe that's the important thing you owe to your team. And I think that's ridiculous. What you owe to them is to give them the freedom to solve really interesting problems, provided they're capable of solving them. And provided those are problems that need to get solved for the business. But it's a reality that as a company scales, it is changing dramatically. And that doesn't just apply to the other 11 people in the company. It applies to you. There's that one person on the team who you go, gosh, this person is a good friend and they've sacrificed and they've done everything I've asked, but they're not the right person for this next level. Your job is not to make them happy. It's to make the other 10 people on the team who are counting on you to make these stock options worth something. And by holding on to someone who's not the most effective person, you might be doing a good deed for that one person, but the other 9 people are looking at you going, you're letting us down. But that's what you kind of tell yourself to go, fundamentally, that's why this job is so hard, because you have to do things like that. And I hate to break it to you, you're going to have to keep on doing them.